yellow or the white, and it's the 3-stone in the diamond-cut round brilliant jewels, in the most brilliant jewel in the world, Moissanite, and this price, and it's on stretch pay. Take a look. At MSF 025 and MSF 025Y.
We've never offered stretch pays on this, have we?
Never. And I do want to say, if you missed out on that last ring for $700 in the multi-stone design, the band design,
6 and 7 are still available.
Then you definitely want to try to get in on this one. And on this piece, we, as I said, are offering stretch pay. So even though these are already only $419.02, but we have them on stretch pay, so you can get this home for $139.67, and there they are on my hand. And I know that a million times people have seen the 3-stone image ring in your jewelry stores for thousands of dollars in colorless, near colorless, near flawless diamonds. And you thought, oh man, I'd love to have one of those rings. And you've seen one on somebody's hand and thought, oh my gosh, look at her glamorous ring. And we have these thoughts over and over and over again. And now we are making that dream come true thanks to the teamwork of Charles and Clavard, Charles Winston, and Jewelry Television. The Moissanite Fire Collection, you cannot buy these anywhere else. And one of the best things about this is that this is heirloom quality jewelry. And I said to Charles, what I love about his designs is these are built to last and to wear a lifetime and beyond. The gram weight is almost 7 grams on a 3-stone ring. That doesn't happen. Maybe 3.5 grams in a normal setting with a sleek band, but almost 7 grams, 6.6, 6.7 grams in each one. The fire and the brilliance is obvious, vivid, and there. Charles, amazing.
Thank you very much. What I really love about this is just how perfectly balanced we put those stones together. It's how the large center stone is 6.5 millimeters. That is equivalent to a 1-carat stone. We elevated it up just enough so that when the 2 half-carats on either side, the center stone sort of overlaps it a little bit, making it just so picture perfect. When you look at this from the top, from the side, we didn't hollow out the shank.
No.
I mean, it's all one big substantial piece of jewelry. And whether it's in the yellow gold over the nickel-free silver or the Platineve over the nickel-free silver, what we did is we kept the prongs and the metalwork white by the stones exactly the same way I would do it as if I was making this in platinum or 18-carat in platinum and diamonds. And
oh my goodness, our phone lines are blowing up. I want to let you guys know that in the white we have size 7, 9, or 10. Everything else is sold out, but we do have size 7, 9, and 10. And in the yellow, we still have 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 7, 9, and 10 in the Platineve, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the 18-carat over. And you have an opportunity to get them. And you can do the no payments till January thing with preferred if approved. You can do the split pay. You may even want to ask about Bill Me Later. Open up a JTV preferred card today. JTV's on our own card, our store credit card, and that is a great way to keep all of your shopping organized, to open up a new line of credit to shop with, and there's all kinds of perks that go on with it. We seriously, the way the deal works right now that we have with the preferred card during this Moissanite Fire event is you can buy the item tonight. Well, let me rephrase that. You can order the item tonight. If you put it on your preferred card, you don't have to pay for it till January. But we'll send it to you in the next day or two. Hello.
I love your accent.
I like it. I don't have an accent. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. And if I told you you can't drive in the mountains, what would you do?
Oh, look, I can climb a tree in a car, or in a vehicle, not a car. But anyway, we want to welcome you in, and if you love glamour, and if you love beauty and shine in jewels, then you have landed, guys, you've hit pay dirt. Moissanite is amazing. My name is Nikki. Charles Winston.
Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here.
Now, we have the 2-carat rings on, and Charles, I'm looking over, we have only about 20 of each left. We are still holding on by a thread to size 7, 9, and 10 in the white, size 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the yellow. However, about 20 of each. And these are 2-carat rings, and that 2 carats is formed in 3 jewels.
So 1-carat center and a half-carat on either side, giving you 2 carats.
But we're getting ready to show you 2 carats in only 2 stones. right?
Right. Right.
We have the 2-carat earrings that we're going to do next. Now, these 2-carat rings are $420. These are 2-carat studs, the mega studs, and they're only about $9 more. How did you do that with these stones being so humongous?
Did I ever tell you that, you know, when there's a thing called sleep deprivation and you're flying all over the world and somebody asks you to price stuff out, that sometimes you double tap or single tap or you hit divide instead of multiply, and
then these earrings happen?
Yeah, sort of.
Stop everything you're doing and come to the TV screen right now. If you have the TV on, you hear my voice and you're just milling around the house, it's time to come back to the TV. It's time to look what's happening here. It is time to call your daughter, your sister, your best friend, your mom, everybody you know that you love. And you know what? Men as well, because a lot of guys that have their ears pierced, you know, they wear the bling. I guess bling's not the word they call it now. Bling, ice, they're different words. The stud-style earring is what a lot of the gentlemen are wearing too, so his or hers. But this is the biggest, the 2-carat, 8-prong setting. And I will tell you right now, I'll put my thumbprint seal of approval on these and tell you that they are overwhelming. The millimeter size is big, and those 8-prong settings that Charles uses, it's almost like a goblet-style setting that Charles uses in this design, really, really emancipate not only the light but the size of these stones, making them broader, more beautiful. 3 more pairs have gone. Please get on the phone as quickly as you can. We have already sold a bushel of these earrings, and we're just now going live. I mean, they've only been on the air 1 minute, and we have already sold a bushel of these 2-carat studs, the grande size, in the Moissanite fire stud. If you want the biggest, you know, we aspire to own, ladies, a 1-carat stud. And I love them. I love a 1-carat stud. But 2 carats, you have the best of the best. We said that this show was going to be filled with the best of the best. And that's what you're seeing now. That's what's happening now. That's what you're seeing now. And here is another example for our viewers joining us this hour. Here's a diamond. The dispersion of light is greater than anything else in the world, except Moissanite. More fire and brilliance. Diamond has more fire and brilliance than anything in the world, except Moissanite. Finally, a jewel, and I never would have thought in my career that I would ever show a piece of jewelry or a jewel and be able to say, this has more fire and brilliance than diamond. We've always known that diamond is the queen of gems, but you know what? It took a huge meteor striking the earth for this to happen. And that is the super rare situation. So get the 2-carat studs. We now have fewer than 100 pairs. There's not even 100 pairs left. We have sold hundreds of these at $428, $449. Don't forget preferred card. Don't forget split pay. Some of you may have already claimed the prize on these.
That doesn't mean split before you pay.
And some of you may have already ordered in on one of the 2-carat rings. Here, of course, the 2-carat rings. The 2-carat rings were $420. Well, $419.02, so about $420. These are only a little less than $9 more, and that's in 2 stones. Amazing. We've got about 10 left in each of the rings. They're all size 7s, 9s, and 10s. So the ring in white or the ring in yellow you can get right now in a size 7, 9, and 10. And now the earrings, oh, wow, 2 more pairs gone. Every time I look over, Charles, there is another pair of these earrings gone. Ladies, I want you to think about these studs, about these earrings. MSF 003 are 2-carat.
They're a number 2 selling pair of
Second
earrings.
only to the 1-carat. And I want you to think about owning the earring finally you've always wanted, but even better. What if you dreamed of having one thing but got twice that? That's what these are. These are the aspirational size times 2. 1-carat studs are the most famous earrings in the world, of any gem. You know, 1-carat studs, diamond, moissanite, whatever, but I'll let anything. But these are 2 carats, and they are within price range of way, 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 way less than a 1-carat. And when you can see, they're not over-the-top humongous. These are not obnoxious. What they are is fabulous. They're glamour. They're just right, but a little bit more. You know what I mean? Some people say less is more. I say more is more. This is just enough to where not only are your stud earrings going to flatter your face, but they are going to be noticed. They're going to be noticed. You're going to be asked about them. You're going to be questioned about them. You are going to, I mean, really, the magic number twice, 2 carats. Now, we also, we only have about 45 minutes of shop time left, and we've still got about 3 hours worth of Moissanite Fire jewelry to show for you. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring out, and we're going to give you an option. Because not only do we have the 2-carat Moissanite Fire stud, but we also have the #1 selling piece of jewelry in the Moissanite Fire collection. The original, the very first thing ever made for Moissanite Fire, these earrings. We have sold over 10,000 pairs of these earrings.
I think it was like 12,000, but I could be wrong.
And now we don't have that many left. These are the 1-carat studs. So now you can choose these for less than 400, 300, less than 200. Yes, and they're on stretch pay.
You can get them home for less than $50.
Yes, the 1-carat stud for only $137.95, and these are on stretch pay. These are on stretch pay for $45.98. Now this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you have a daughter or a sister or a mom or a best friend or whoever that you would like to get a gift for. Do they expect 1-carat studs? Do they expect 1-carat stud earrings as a gift for a birthday or Christmas or whatever the case may be? I doubt it. Because they do not expect the fire and the brilliance of diamond, but better for you to be able to, I mean, really, who runs out? I mean, sometimes we may go, and if you have an unlimited amount of disposable income, you know, you may be able to buy a pair of 1-carat diamond studs for everybody in your family, but why do it? Moissanite has more fire and brilliance. And do you know these test as diamond with a diamond tester? This stone tests as diamond, but it's above it. It is above it. Charles and Crevard, amazing. The jeweler scientists who are making these jewels happen are fascinating to me. Not just the creation of the bull, but also the faceting process, the cutting process of the stones, and how labor intensive and how amazing it is. Now, we are still taking orders on the 2-carat version of the earring. We are still taking orders on these 1-carat stud earrings. These are the 2 featured white stud earrings of the show. But at this point in time, I want to remind you that we also have the 1-carat studs in pink. Now, I'm not going to show these right now, but they are here. If you want to ask about these, our customer care reps will be happy to assist you in ordering those.
And those are $129.
And they are amazing. So we're going to be talking about those coming up in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right now, in the brilliant white studs, the 2 carats, the 1 carats, I'm telling you, there's nothing else like it in the world. Literally, there's nothing else like these in the world.
Today is like, this is the hour we're giving it all away.
45 minutes, that's all. 45 minutes remaining in the show. Remember, the entire collection of Moissanite Fire is on our website at jtv.com. And I'm going to read to you one of the customer reviews from one of our customers who bought these earrings when they were first introduced on JTV, very early on. One of our customers from New York, as a matter of fact, wrote about these earrings.
That'd be New York.
For you, right? But she says, these earrings are drop-dead gorgeous. It's no wonder they sell out as soon as they hit the website. They look like the finest diamonds. She says they are so much better, and so much better than cubic zirconia. They are the perfect size and what sparkle. She says, I highly recommend. And those are the words of another customer who took her time to go on our website, write a customer review on these, to let you know, as her fellow shopper, how she felt about her purchase from the Moissanite Fire Group. And I'm telling you right now, she was thrilled to death, and you will be as well. Now, Charles, we've sold about 17 more pairs of the 2 carats since we moved off, but we didn't really move off of those. We just kind of, what we're doing is just kind of putting these up here together.
We'll just let you side shop them.
You know, and if you have your ears pierced twice, how beautiful it would be to wear the 2-carat stud in the bottom and then the 1-carat stud above it, and kind of do a journey design on the ear, you know, the larger stone at the bottom. And you know what? Get them home. Well, both pairs, it'd be $428. It'd be under $500 to get both pairs home.
Well, $428, and then $45 for the other pair, yeah?
Way under $500 to get both of those home. Please, I mean, text your best friend right now. Oh my OMG, turn on JTV. I mean, you know, or call really quickly and say, oh my gosh, you got to turn on, where are you watching? What are you watching? Turn on Georgia Television. You've got to see these stud earrings. They test as diamond. They have more fire and brilliance than diamond. They are near colorless. They are so accurate and beyond. To accuracy and beyond, Charles. A little piece of the stars right here.
I feel like that's my friend Buzz speaking. But, you know, he's one of the few guys that can go out and maybe garner us some more silicon carbide from outer space. I don't know what else to say. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a really long 2 days.
It's been an awesome 2 days here at JTV with the Moissanite fire, and we have so much more coming up. We'll do that next year. And I want to say thank you to Teresa in California, Susan in New Jersey, Jeanette in Indiana, Rosemary in Connecticut, Heidi in New York, Wanda in California, Elmo in Texas, Stephanie in Santa Ana, California, and hundreds of other customers who are ordering these now. And update on the 2 carats, still going out. The 2 carats are down to like only 60 pairs left of the 2 carat studs. Now remember, the 2 carat studs were only $428.49.
A bargain.
Yeah. And see what I was talking about. If you have your ears pierced twice, you wear like the 1 carat or the 2 carats in the bottom and then the 1 carat above it like that. Wouldn't that be so pretty? Or if you're lucky enough, if you have your ears pierced twice or 3 times, if you have a pair of the hoop earrings that we've done in the past in Moissanite Fire, wear one of the stud earrings above. And you can wear Moissanite with your diamonds. I know that there's a lot of you gals out there that own diamonds, and you shop diamonds with me, and maybe with Charles in the early days and things, and still yet. And you own diamonds, and you're sitting there going, well, you know, I wear a diamond. You know what? We do too, but we wear it all together. You can wear your Moissanite jewelry with your fine diamonds, period.
I'm wearing diamonds.
Period. I mean, that's just the absolute truth.
Diamonds, you know, love don't come for free.
But you can. You can wear your Moissanite with your diamond. You can have on a diamond ring here and a Moissanite ring here. You can put a diamond tester to that diamond. It'll test diamond. Move right to the Moissanite. Same thing on it. It's unreal. All right. Speaking of.
Do you love that?
Can we do something? Can we show this without the graphic for just a second on my hand? This is the square brilliant cut. This is the faceting. This is Moissanite Fire's better answer to what you and I ladies know as a princess cut. This is the shape of a princess cut, but the body of a round brilliant cut stone. Look at that solitaire ring.
Look at the perfection, not only in the finishing work of the metal, the polishing, the
infinity design.
But look at the way the prongs come up and twist and hug. That I believe it is a 4.5 millimeter square brilliant. That is the equivalent of about 60 points of diamond equivalent weight. Now listen, this is the thing. The look. This was my point. To see this ring on my hand, and this is where I was going. To see this ring on my hand. Look at that shot. How many carats is that? Do you think? It looks just like the 1 carat because it pulls out because it's square brilliant. It looks just like the 1 carat solitaire. If you saw this ring on somebody's hand, you're going to assume, you're going to have to, because the fire and brilliance that it is genuine diamond, it costs thousands of dollars. Do you know what? Are you guys ready for a deal? Show special. We just got this back in stock. And Charles was telling me how difficult this cutting in particular is. We just got this back in stock. What if I told you that this ring is under $200? This ring with the infinity band and the custom cutting, under $200. But I'm not going to stop at $199 or $189. We're not stopping at $179. This is a lowest price Moissanite Fire ring, period. $129.99 while they last. Custom cutting, finite cutting, the square brilliant, faces up like a 1 carat, $129.99. Look at this. And Charles said, go ahead. We're going to put this on stretch pay. Not only do we have this available at only $129.99, but we're going to go ahead and do stretch pay. Does that make it crazy?
That is so good. This is
That's
the
like
ring.
2 pizzas.
Yeah.
2 pizzas.
$43.33, and you own one of the most unique jewels on the face of the earth. A jewel that is created based on the origin of a meteor striking the earth. This material originally found in its natural state in Canyon Diablo in Arizona about a century ago.
And less than 1 carat of, less than 5 carats of total rough material weight ever found to date.
And now you can own a piece of the stars. As Charles says, we are down to, in the size 5, there's only one left. That size 5 has dipped down immediately, lowest price on it, and the square brilliant cut is the fire and the brilliance of a round in the body of a princess cutting. It's just amazing. 10 more gone. I'll tell you right now, this is not, to me, you should call this the queen cut. The princess cut is its own little thing. The square brilliant, a better name for it would be queen. The
I'm
other
going
is
to
the
call it the
princess.
Nikki cut.
This is the queen. I don't know about that. Another dozen are gone. We have only 1 size 5. We have only 9 size 6s. We have only 9 size 8s. Selling fast, fast, fast. And our good friend Miss Amy is wearing one right now, and you can see it blinging from across the room. That's what it's about. Add in now. So now we've had 1 carat studs for only $137.95, and now we've got this ring for only $129.99. You should be racking up in your collection of Moissanite fire, even if you just began tonight. Even if you've just begun with us tonight shopping Moissanite fire, you should be racking up. Stay on the phone line. Use express ordering. Order online at jtv.com. Get $2.99 shipping, but do not forget to close your cart and finalize your orders to make sure you get the size you want that you recommended. Now, the 5 just sold out, which is the size I needed. But we have a size 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I could probably make a size 6 work. I could probably make a size 6 work. We have only 2 or 3 size 6s left, 2 or 3 size 8s left, about a dozen 10s, about a dozen 9s. We're almost there. Almost gone. About 50 remaining, and that is it. Stay on the line. And if you're just now picking up the phone or just now getting ready to call, do it. Do it anyway. You may be able to get through. We have enough of these for our customers who are on wait. Plus a few more. So we can take a few more phone calls and still take your order if you'll hurry in. Again, the size 6 is down to first caller. The 5 is gone. 1-800-619-5000 is express ordering. You have to have your customer ID number and a credit card on file to use express ordering. This is 3 really astounding pieces of jewelry in a row that we have done for under $200 in Moissanite fire. And it's really almost unbelievable. There's getting ready to be one more. Barb pink studs. Yes. The size 5 is sold out. The size 6 is sold out. We have size 7, 8, 9, and 10. The 8 is down to 2 or 3. Stay on the phone. The square brilliant cutting. Now, if you'll go online to jtv.com, Charles has done some other designs for us.
MSS.
In the square brilliant cutting is what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
So if you want to go to the search bar and search Moissanite square, just put in square. You don't have to type in square brilliant. You can just type in Moissanite, Moissanite, and square, and it will bring up. Did you type in squirt, Barb? Did you? I love you.
By the way,
our producer tonight is Barb, and she is fantastic. You guys would love her. I swear one of these days I'm going to make her put a microphone on. But anyway, you can see all of the square brilliant ensembles that are on there. But now the ring I'm holding between my fingertips is the deal. Okay? I just want you guys to know that. We only have about 30 left in the square brilliant, size 7, 8, 9, and 10 only. There's about 30 some of those remaining. So let's look at this. $129. And then we had our 1 carat studs for only $137.95. We had our 2 carat studs for $428.49. All in the white or near colorless Moissanite fire. But there is a much more scarce color. Just like if you go from a white diamond, which can be mined in multiple places all over the earth, to pink diamond, which only comes from the Argyle mines, it's much more scarce. There's less of it. Well, in Moissanite, the white is uncommon, but there's more of it than the exotic pink. We have the 1 carat studs now in the Luisant Sweet Pea Pink, the exotic pink color. Now, wouldn't they be more? Wouldn't they cost more than the 1 carat white? They're $137. Shouldn't these be more?
They should be. They're more expensive stones to work with.
For this show tonight, the ultimate deal. This was done for you guys, a special offering. This is one of the event prices. They were more than the 1 carats. A lot more. About $175 instead of $130. But for you guys, tonight, grand finale, this event price is only good for a few minutes. It's $129.99 for the 1 carat studs. And that is a markdown. That is a markdown of 25% off our lowest price. They were $175 or $174.58. $300, forget it. We're all the way down to $129.99. So if you want one of the only pairs of the sweet pink, Luisant sweet pea pink that has ever been made, you better dial us fast. Right, Charles?
Absolutely. Dial now or go home.
Well, and
don't go home.
Don't
we
go
love
home.
you.
We love you guys to death, and we're glad that you're here, and thank you for shopping. We are in the final 32 minutes of the grand finale, Best of the Best, the Moissanite Fire Jewelry Show. My name is Nikki. Charles Winston is our special guest tonight, who is our designer for this line, and also, of course, a jewelry expert. Many of you guys will recognize Charles. He's done a show or two, and done a show or two with me, but Charles comes from a family of jewelers that date back to the year 1740 approximately. And
a long time.
Yes, a long time. One of the most well-known names in the jewelry industry, certainly in the diamond industry. And now Charles has perfected the art of sparkly jewelry by being on board with the Charles & Clavard Group with this jewel known as Moissanite. And Moissanite Fire, you cannot buy this anywhere else in the world. If it is a Moissanite Fire piece, you cannot buy this anywhere else globally.
Only right here at good old Knoxville, Tennessee.
And JTV, and our website, jtv.com.
The allergy capital of the world. No, really, it is.
You know, Charles.
Sorry.
So come on down to Gem Lovers Conference.
You'll have fun. No, you will have fun.
You can don't forget your Benadryl.
No, people ask me, bring your Benadryls, right?
This is the allergy capital of the world.
That's what I've been told, but I mean, I come here, my eyes water, I sneeze.
Don't cry, Charles. It'll be okay. It's okay.
For
I know you love us. All right, $129.99 on these studs. And don't forget, so we have the white, Moissanite white elite stud. Oh, and on the ring, I want to tell you on the square brilliant cut ring that was...
Come on down for Gem Fest.
That was just up, was item number MSF 146-size, that square brilliant solitaire. That was $129.99. We only have about 20 of them left, and we do have size 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if we moved on from that, if you thought it was sold out, you've got to give a call right back in because it's not sold out yet. We're just trying to fit as much jewelry into the show as we can. That right there, MSF 146. It's $129.99, and we have size 8, 9, and 10. Those are the sizes remaining. Then the pink, Luisant Sweet Pea Pink studs, $129.99. The 1 carat white studs are $137.95. The 2 carat studs, $428.49. And you know what? We have something, in case your earrings get cold, we have some jackets for them. No, these are earring jackets to dress this up. These earring jackets can be worn with your 5mm stud earrings, which are the Sweet Pea Pink, but other 5mm studs. The earring jackets themselves are only $169.99. And they have the brilliant white jewels all the way around. So for $169.99 plus $129.99, there's your look. That's only $299. That's only $299.98. $299.98 for that total look. I love that you made those earring jackets.
Thank you.
Speaking of love.
I love that. The double halo.
Yes.
It's an elongated cushion cut.
You know,
it's a beautiful ring. You know what? They're going to stop showing that shot and show this shot.
Well,
that shot doesn't do it.
You know, the ring we're getting ready to show you, as I said, I've sold diamonds on TV for 25 years. And
she's only 26, so
I wish.
She was out here in diapers.
I wish. But the last time I saw a ring like this, it was fine diamond, canary yellow and white diamond. And it was on one of my red carpet shows. You remember, we were talking about that every Sunday night for a decade. From 8 to midnight, I did a show called the Red Carpet Show, and that's when we would bring out the $60,000 pink diamond or the $120,000 necklace. And the last time I saw a ring that even came close to looking even close to this good was in one of those shows. But this is prettier.
Because I made it.
Because you made it, Charles, and because it has more brilliance, sparkle, spark, fire, fancy, the things we love. The very first piece in canary yellow, like the famous canary yellow diamonds, vivid yellows, in moissanite with white. And now you see why Charles wanted you to see this piece between my fingertips so we could move it around in every direction and you can see the life.
Sparkle, the life. That ring has life. When you slip this on, I mean, seriously, my wife Paula, she would wear a ring like this. Cindy, if you put this ring on and went to one of the parties down at the clubhouse, I'll tell you what, heads would spin, jaws would drop, and people would fall into the pool.
Well, don't fall into the pool over this one, but certainly fall into the lineup to get on the phone and get one of the very few of these that Charles has brought for us. The center stone is a cushion cut, but as he said, it is a unique stone because it's an elongated cushion cut. And that cushion shape follows suit in that double design all the way around. The color is so dead-on accurate, it is not even funny to that of a vivid yellow or a canary yellow diamond. But you've got more fire and brilliance, yet it tests as diamond. And these come with a limited lifetime warranty on those jewels from Charles & Covard, a 30-day money-back guarantee from JTV. It is a
1-year warranty on the material, defects and workmanship. I mean, as good as it gets. I mean, most jewelry stores don't give you a 1-year warranty on anything.
And, you know, out of our entire collection of moissanite fire jewelry on JTV and Elite, there are only 4 pieces even available with the canary color. And this is one of them. And this is one of them. This is new, of course. This is a debut item. Otherwise, it would be sold out also. And just minutes ago, we had 25 of these rings. I just looked up. We are down to 14 only. We have gone from 25 of these to 14 of these in the blink of an eye. JTV preferred card. Get it home. No payments, no interest till January. So go ahead and wear it now. Or just put it on that card. Or use your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. Or split this $5.99 up between 2 or 3 cards. Spread it out if you want to put some on this card and some on another. Whatever it takes to get it to you. We're down to 12. We still have size 7, 8, and 9. We are down to 12. We're down to 11 only. We had 25 of these when I looked a minute and a half ago. We're down to 11. Size 7, 8, and 9, and 7 is going to be the first to sell out. Find a way to own it. The canary color, nobody will believe in a million years that you did not pay.
5, 6, and 10 are gone.
Yeah, nobody will believe you didn't pay $25,000, $35,000 for this. I mean, that really, there's no other look. There's no, even a jewelry and gemstone expert, when they glance at this ring, they have no option but to believe that it was thousands of dollars, because the only thing in the world that comes close to looking like this is a diamond.
And this actually looks better than a diamond.
And that's a scientific fact.
So he's just going to think it's the most well-cut diamonds he's ever seen.
Ever, ever, ever. We are down to only one size 7, 2 or 3/8, 2 or 3/9, so we have only about 7 of these left. Only about 7 remaining out of the 25 from just moments ago, and if you want to pick up on now, you can check out, we're down to 6 only, hurry. But if you want to check out the other 3, there's only 3 other canary yellows. They're online right now at jtv.com, but you've got to go there fast because we only have about 25 minutes of shop time remaining.
Size 8 and 9 are available only on this ring, by the way. 8 and 9 only.
Oh, give me some face time on this. You know why I'm not?
What?
Charles?
What?
Do you recognize this ring?
Yeah.
Who designed that? Who gave you the suggestion on this ring?
You.
That's right.
And then you got really angry at me.
I got really mad at you because you sold it out.
We sold it without you.
Oh, guys, I drew this.
I sold it out in 4 minutes. I mean, it wasn't a tough sell.
I told you. I hate to say I told you so. The ring we're getting ready to do is a 1-carat solitaire. Now, we've had 1 carats tonight for $260. We've had 1 carat. We've had 1 carat tonight for a lot of different prices.
Oh, there it is. I'm on
but I am
page.
Finally getting to show this ring. And
you never have yet?
No. And so,
really?
Not like we're getting ready to do. It's a 1-carat solitaire ring, and I literally sat down with a pen and a Post-it note and drew this out and said, Charles, please make this ring for me. And he did, but he didn't make it for me. He made it for us, and he made 1,000 of them, and they sold out instantly. and as a today's best value. It was the fastest selling today's best value that we had done.
By the way, you want to know something?
Yeah.
I won't say anything.
No, don't say anything. Okay. So the ring is a 1 carat solitaire, 6-prong setting, mill grain finish, filigree, finished under gallery, signed collectible. Everything I could think of that would make, from what I have learned, I shared with Charles. He put his brain power to it. So tonight, this is a grand finale. I know. It is a grand finale piece. We still have several pieces coming out, but I'm saying in this grand finale show, and we're going to mark it to the lowest price it's ever been. It has never been lower than the price we're going to put on the screen.
So she's finally getting a chance to present her today's best value that she missed out on.
Yeah. But it's we're going to take a look. Guys, we'll just go for it. Get on the phone, have it sized if you can, and add this to the show for me, Barb, if you will. This is item number MSF 153, $249.99 is the price tag that has been grand enough for so many customers to enjoy. But tonight we are putting it at the lowest price it was ever, lowest price ever.
Ever.
$199.99. Look at how the shoulders raising up, but with a scroll work in it. Beads in there, mill grain, inside and out, finish work under gallery. I know the bells and whistles, and we put our brains together.
You know the bells and whistles. You drew the bells and whistles.
I drew the bells and whistles on this one. We put our brains together, and it's just, that ring is stunning. That ring is unreal. It is so pretty. And to know that it's under $200, I could jump out of this chair right now. Normally $249.99. Get engaged with this, get married to this, do whatever you want to do. Actually, it's more than that now. We're selling, you saw it before, MSF 017, 1 carat is selling for $260 to $290 a ring right now. Under $200, we granted you the opportunity to sell it at the today's best value price, or actually better than it, I think, by a penny. But I wanted you to have that opportunity again. But it's stunning. And I want to show you guys, we've talked about the comparison of Moissanite Fire and Diamond all night long, and how you get the look for $200 that would cost $5,000 or $6,000 in Diamond, and I'm getting ready to show it to you. So my ring is on my hand. I have in my fingertips right now a 1 carat solitaire diamond ring. This is diamond. It's real. I'm going to show these to you side by side. Look at this. Can we sell that 1 carat diamond? This is the diamond. This is the Moissanite. Yeah, the diamond ring is $4,999.99, and it is for sale. It's a 6 millimeter round in white gold. It's a 1 carat, $5,000, first caller. The Moissanite is being shown immediately next to it. So I brought in this 1 carat diamond for you. And so, now you are seeing it with your very own eyes. A live comparison of these jewels, side by side. So you're getting. Do you see there's more light in the Moissanite? There's more fire in the Moissanite. Yes. There's more brilliance in the Moissanite. There's less money out of your pocket for the Moissanite. And that's the truth. Plus, this ring, look at how much more design and elegance is in the whole setup of this piece. It's just, I'm telling you, an elevated quality in jewelry. And now we're going to show you, Charles, tell me about that. Okay, well, what you're looking at here is what they call the dispersion comparison, and you are seeing the difference of the fire and the brilliance of a diamond next to a Moissanite jewel. The Moissanite jewel, look at that closely. All that fire, all that color, it actually is washing out and across and into the space of that diamond. Why? Because it is superior. Moissanite is a superior jewel to diamond. If Moissanite was discovered before diamond, they would be saying diamonds are a great Moissanite alternative. They would be saying, they would be calling diamonds in Moissanite equivalent weight. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And this is almost gone. Okay, we still have size 8, 9, and 10 remaining. Love that ring. Very proud of that ring, and I'm glad you guys love it. We have sold over 1,000 of those. Quite a few. We've only got a few dozen left in that design. And now it's time for a necklace. My goodness. We've had the solitaires, but other than that, we have not done a neck piece in the show. And this is a very long long journey.
Oh, I love this. And each individual link, each setting is cast by itself, hand assembled, hand polished. Look at the articulation. I mean, it's going to conform to your décolleté and fall just right every time.
I've seen a lot of designers do sort of a stick design pendant. I call it sticks and stones, and it is rigid and it looks pretty, but there is definitely something better about the way that you've done this, Charles. Obviously, bringing I think, a little bit of attention to the fact of how long you've worked in this industry and the legacy that kind of falls behind. The stones just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and because these are all coming from different cutting runs of the jewels.
Correct.
So they had to be hand sorted and matched up for that perfect graduation of size.
Absolutely.
While retaining the exact same color and clarity. Amazing.
That is a very difficult task.
Look at that. Kylie's wearing it. It looks so pretty. I love this. And I love that this is on stretch pay. Look at this. You can get this necklace home for only $99.99. And that is really high-end, rich, rich, rich design. And the movement's going to make them. And the chain, Charles included with this pendant, one of his neck chains with the lobster claw clasp.
18-inch chain, lobster claw with 2-inch extender, 20 inches of wearable length.
So it adjusts from 18 to 20 inches in length, but it doesn't go straight from 18 to 20. You can adjust it on any of those little links in between, so you can kind of custom fit this necklace to fit you, or for whatever neckline that you are wearing. You can do the custom sort of length on the chain, and that's good because I'll tell you right now from personal experience, I have a fit getting the right length of a chain. These girls out here on the set, depending on what kind of neckline I'm wearing, man, we have a fit trying to get me fitted in a necklace, don't we? But this is the answer. Charles has the answer for us. And again, that's just so much thought.
I've got an answer for everything.
That's the truth. And so much thought and history and experience goes into the design of the Moissanite fire jewelry. We are down to only 19 of these now. And remember, it only takes $99.99 to get this home. $99.99 on your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, JTV Preferred Card, whatever.
Cash is king.
What power pick?
Do you take
cash?
My gosh.
I
guess cash is hard to work with on TV.
No, we don't.
Yeah. See?
Well, actually, we have what you can do a bank draft, which is kind of like a check by phone. Now, that necklace, I'm going to move that off to the side. There's only about 15 of those left, but you can still get one if you're getting on the phone. You can dial now. There's still time to call. Okay, we're going to show this ring. This ring sold out in one airing the last time we had it. And we had it was 4 months ago.
Okay.
When we had it. And this is an example of how rare this material is. It's the Luisant mint, and it's like a beautiful green-blue, exotic color of Moissanite. And this ring sold out in one airing 4 months ago. So we're only seeing this ring, we've only been seeing this ring every 3 or 4 months, but it's almost done because remember, JTV secured all of this color and there is no more.
Correct.
So it's a proprietary color, pretty much, and so collectible, but it's a solitaire in the Luisant. Now listen, the Luisant that we had earlier in the show was what, 60 points? In the solitaire?
Yes.
Charles, was it?
No, 80 points.
80 points. This is a carat 20. This is almost a half carat more. And it just happens to be back in stock. And it's our power pick of the hour. Watch this, guys. Amazing. Look at this ring. This will take your breath away. MSF 413B, the Luisant Mint Moissanite Carat 20 big solitaire. And all of the detail work that we adore in the mill grain finish, the wheatier design, following suit with legacy, almost a crown of fleur-de-lis around the top. And the gallery of this ring, you'll see it from the side. Look at that fleur-de-lis. It screams royal, regal, elite, top-notch, better.
Better than that. You know what? And again, I hate to say it, but that shot does not do this ring justice.
And it's beautiful in that shot, but it's when you see these in person, and again, the naked eye in person is going to translate things. Television is one-dimensional. This is what we have incredible production crew, amazing equipment.
There's only so much you can do.
But television is one-dimensional, And the fire of this is so multi-dimensional. It's from another dimension, truly, because it is, you know, originally a little piece of the stars. But Charles, I'm going to tell you what impressed me about this ring. First of all, the size of the Luisant. That is a single stone. 100% of that carat weight.
7 millimeters.
And 100% of that carat weight is in that one jewel. That one stone weighs a carat 20. The entire ring you surfaced with texturing, finishing, mill grain, beading, all the way around, like an eternity band in design, all the way around. I would not want to be the jeweler, the artisan, jewelry artisan who had to carve the wax cast mold for this piece of jewelry.
Neither would I.
Nor would I want to be the jewelers who had to hand finish each and every one of these rings for perfection after the casting was even done, before the Luisant scarce Moissanite jewel was even set into the ring. This is probably one of the most complicated pieces in its simple elegance that we've aired.
I would agree with you on that. Look at the just the structure of that. The way the shoulder comes up and meets the prongs, yet keeping the round center section, all of it with that detail, all of it with that mill graining, keeps it comfortable, keeps it really, this is an easy to keep clean ring too, because of all that openness. And to take care of this at home, all you need to do is let it sit overnight. My wife lets her jewelry sit overnight in over-the-counter jewelry cleaner. She wakes up in the morning, takes a little brush that comes with it, gets behind the stone, gets around the stone, and then rinses it off in hot, hot, hot water. Otherwise, you could take this to your jeweler. He can put it in the ultrasonic machine. He could steam clean it. He could polish it. Anything that you would do to take care of natural diamond jewelry, you could take care of.
Although, didn't you tell me that this is almost more fireproof than diamond?
Well, yeah. If you put about 5,000 to 6,000 degrees to a diamond, you can vaporize it. It'll turn to mist and disappear.
But
if you take 12,000 degrees is the heat that I know that Moissanite has taken so far, and it's unscathed. So it is one of, as far as heat goes, it's more durable than a diamond. A diamond and Moissanite are very, very similar as far as durability. Where the rubber hits the road, as I say, like the commercial is, the Moissanite has just so much fire, so much brilliance, more.
It's the pretty of
more
it.
Brilliant. I almost put brilliant and pretty together because you
said the pretty of it.
But it is a prettier stone.
Now I want to tell you something, guys. This is selling out. It sold out when we had it in March. We've just now brought it back. It is selling out again. Finalize your orders. It's time. It's decision time. It is decision time. We have only about 12, 11 minutes remaining. We're going to be followed tonight by Scott and Michelle with a gemstone show.
Do we need security to walk us out?
It's going to be amazing. But you need to finalize the orders on this one right now, and on any of your Moissanite. It's time to decide on Moissanite. This is the grand finale. We're in the last 10.5 minutes of the grand finale of this event visit of Moissanite Fire.
Brand new customer.
Welcome, Jerry, in South Carolina. Brand new customer. We've had a lot of new customers tonight, and we welcome you all in, and to our legacy shoppers as well. It's getting ready to be go time. Don't forget, those event prices go away. They're not permanent. This was just for today, and this is the grand finale show. Now, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We have one more piece in this song. And there's a ring I've been wearing all night long. And we have, as I've been wearing this, I haven't even mentioned it, been wearing it all night long. We've sold all but 15 of these.
And another brand new item that I designed just for this visit and saved just for you, right here. Tapered baguettes, round channel set stones, and a gorgeous center.
And there's only 10 of those remaining. This is all some of the things that have been. And if you want to add some stackable bands, polished bands to your Moissanite Fire collection, then we've got them right here. We have that in white, rose, or yellow for $39.99. Ask about it, but we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Oh la la. Pearls are modern, sophisticated, and totally on trend. Discover a whole new world of pearls in more new styles and the most vibrant colors that are completely affordable. Let JTV be your destination for the most extensive collection of pearls that are, so nouveau. Oh la la. Pearls Nouveau, all month on Jewelry Television and JTV.com. If you're into the art of jewelry making, Jewel School is the place to be. Watch Jewel School every week to learn popular techniques in jewelry making, presented by the country's most talented jewelry artists and experts. Plus, you'll find the newest and most innovative tools and art forms in the industry. Discover Jewel School, the guest artists, and the thousands of styles of products. Jewelry and gemstones at your fingertips.
JTV is the destination you can trust, with gemstones and jewelry and everything in between.
Finding the perfect sparkle that expresses your personal style is as easy as magic. Wherever you go, wherever you are, jewelry and gemstones at your fingertips. JTV your way 24/7. You're watching Moissanite Fire on Jewelry Television.
Hey everybody, welcome back into the final few minutes of the grand finale of our Moissanite Fire event right here on JTV. My name is Nikki, but we are in the good company of our dear friend Charles Winston, designer and expert in Moissanite, and we know that you guys are finalizing a lot of orders right now that you've been sort of shopping, decision time. As we come back into the show, Charles, the ring I've been wearing all night long is your multi-stone. I love this.
Thank you very much. I mean, that tension setting is phenomenal.
Yeah, this is item number MSF076, first piece over 3 carats. 3.10 carats in this ring, and it's only $599.99. The last time that this ring was shown in Moissanite Fire was a year and 3 months ago.
Wow.
Last March was when we had this ring, last aired in March, and I want you to see this. Come in. Now, we might have had maybe 1 or 2, but the last time we had inventory on these, and we're going to come in close. It's like all of these different sizes. The largest stone is huge. The largest stone is a 6 millimeter, I believe, yes. About a 6 millimeter stone, a bunch of 4 millimeter stones, and a couple of 3.5, but they're all big. They're all big. $599.99. Remember, if you use your JTV preferred card, no payments, no interest till January the 1st of 2014, if approved. Let's look at the width on this band. This is a great complement to your solitaires. If you have the Moissanite solitaires and you wear the solitaire or the bridal style on one hand and wear this ring on the other hand, this is like, here's by example. These are the 1 carats we have at the beginning of the show. So you have your solitaire on one hand and you have your multi-stone on the other. Love the balance. Love the balance of these. But $599.99 only. Split pay it out. Multiple credit cards. No payments, no interest till January 1st with preferred.
What's not to love?
What's not to love? Our 1 carat studs are going to go with this. Remember, all of the round brilliant cut jewels of the Moissanite are going to match all of the round brilliant jewels of the cut Moissanite Fire. So each one. If you're just tuning in, add these to your order immediately. That's the 1 carat studs that we have, the top selling item ever in the history of Moissanite Fire.
MSF001.
Yep, and they're only $137.95. But we have those on stretch pay. We have those studs on stretch pay. You can get those studs home for only $45.98. Heck yes. 1 carat studs? I think so. Now, Charles, we have about 5 minutes before we hand things over to Scott and Casey for a great gemstone show they have planned. And you said that there is a ring that you designed for this visit.
That would be Michelle.
Did I say Casey? I'm sorry. I'm so used to Casey being with Scott as Michelle. And I just got they waving at Michelle and making little heart signs and blowing kisses
I swear
at
I
her.
saw Michelle, but maybe they're bringing in 3 of them.
Michelle, it's all in the spiel. Michelle is going to be with Scott. What a pleasant surprise to see you in the evening hours, Miss Michelle. Glad you're going to be here. It's all in, I'm just used to saying Scott and Casey because they do Sundays before me. But anyway, this ring.
This ring I made.
This is your baby.
I made this actually for you. Because I would like to see you meet the man of your dreams.
Aww,
and I think that he needs to hand you a ring like this. So what I made you, I took a 1 carat, 6.5 millimeter Moissanite jewel in the center. I channel set tapered baguettes going down the shank.
They look like they're almost radiant cut baguettes, too. They have like...
Well, they got a lot of sparkle.
Yes.
And then what I did is I then took the end and I channel set going north-south, channel set round. So you have a 1 carat in the center and 2 carats and 15 in the side stones. And I made this ring directly from the original model from the very first engagement ring mounting that I made when I opened up my first jewelry store back in 1981.
And it's a classic design. And Charles, I've never seen anything like these stones right here. They're elongated baguettes, and they're not just straight line baguettes. There's some angular facets going on in there.
A lot of my designs that I've made, you've got to remember, I always made custom-made jewelry.
Yes.
That a lot of the times I would have to have the stones custom cut to fit my jewelry. I was not able to buy diamonds off what I call off the rack. They had to be cut special for me, and because that I'm working directly with Charles and Covard, they are custom cutting stones for me for my designs.
And it pays off because the finished product is just gorgeous. I'm telling you, prettiest jewelry you will ever see. There's just no more fire.
Well, for you, Nikki, I think you deserve the best, and I want to.
Charles is my baddie.
What I wanted to do was to allow you at home. Yes, I see. You really. She doesn't believe that we could see her. But okay. I wanted you to be able to experience this in the Moissanite jewel. And
now you can.
And now you can.
And don't forget, again, I know, we've told you guys, and some of you are just tuning in. Some of you guys are just tuning in for the Gemstone Show with Michelle and Scott coming up next hour.
Woohoo!
And
that was the end of my voice. I'm done for the night.
You didn't get to see the 1 carat studs that we had earlier, top selling item in the Moissanite Fire collection, but here they are for $137.95. So add in some earrings to wear with these gorgeous rings that Charles has designed for all of us. Honestly, the multi-stone ring that we just had up, I have been informed that we have size 6, 7, and 8 only left in that multi-stone, but there's only 3 or 4 left, so they're onesie, twosie on each size in that one. And now this one comes out. And then also, we've mentioned the 1 carat stud earrings, but there's also some 2 carat stud earrings. Now, what are we doing, the heart-shaped ring? Are we going to show it?
And
yes.
On this heart shape,
good. We've got time, like 2 minutes.
You've got there's a hidden surprise in the gallery.
Oh, yeah. Of the heart shape?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Great show tonight, and we want to thank you guys for that. Finalize your orders now.
And I want to thank you guys. In case we run out of time, I want to thank you for your business, for your loyalty, and God bless you. And any of you that are coming to the Gem Lovers event, I will be there. Sign up for my, I'm doing 2 days worth. I'm doing 2, what do they call it? Sessions a day for 2 days. So sign up for one of my sessions, and it's going to be fun. And I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. And so please join me 10 p.m. Eastern. Exactly 24 hours. I'll be back 7 p.m. Pacific. So heart shape, $399.99. It's a carat 65. This is on triple stretch pay. Get this home for only $133.33. We thank you. And then it's got the multi-jewels all the way around the gallery. And that's the surprise that Charles, when I was going, right. That's the surprise Charles was talking about, going all the way around the gallery of that ring. I'm going to try this on. I've always wanted a heart shape in a diamond, but now I think I know I want it in a Moissanite. About 30 seconds remaining, and then we're going to show you a best of the best list, sort of in honor of this super event that we have had. Don't you guys dare go anywhere. Michelle and Scott are coming up with a gemstone show. And remember, a gemstone is just a piece of jewelry waiting to happen. So if you're a jewelry lover, you should watch the gem shows too. She threw me on that one too. It's a... What did you say? You got to stay tuned. And it's late and Scott's here, so there's no telling. Michelle, you're in charge of keeping Scott in line tonight. That's all I'm going to say. So, by the way, on this heart shape, the hidden surprise is that there are small Moissanite. You told them already? I showed. Yeah, we'll show it again. You want to say it again? No. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just, I'm getting. Well, you've had a great visit, Charles, and we appreciate you. You've been such a trooper hanging in here. You've been going for 28 hours straight now. We thank you for that. We will announce when Charles is going to be back. Charles Winston with our Moissanite Fire collection. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern in exactly 24 hours. Thank you, and God bless you. Now, we're going to here's a menu. Remember, you can keep shopping Moissanite Fire online at jtv.com.
here is a menu of some of the other things available, like this heart shape, which is a 2.20 carat in the Platineve for only $799.99. And, of course, you could do split pay on that or JTV preferred. The solitaires we had in rose, yellow, and in white are only $260.36. Triple stretch pay, $86.78. And then we had the really pretty bands, and we only have this in white and yellow because the rose sold out, but white and yellow is what we have at $139.99. And don't forget, this visit, Charles introduced for us the natural cultured pearls with moissanite. We had a ring and a pair of earrings. I think the earrings were $190. I know they were. The earrings were $199.99, and the ring is $159.99. And then the solitaire pendant I wore all night long. We have in yellow or white. The 1 carat solitaire pendant with the adjustable chain, $232.80. Kiss and a peck and hug around the neck. Mwah. Be good to Scott and Michelle. They're coming up. Charles will be back soon. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Hey, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Jewelry Television. I love it when we just go from show to show.
Boom,
it's like boom, there you are. And speaking of you, this is Michelle.
Hi, everybody.
Glad you're here tonight.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here tonight.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Jewelry Television. A tremendous show for you tonight. I sat there in planning, looking at all the different gemstones that we have scheduled for you, and any one of the gemstones by themselves could make an entire show.
So true.
It could be the focal point of the entire show. They gave us, I believe, 4 different categories that all could build a show around each category.
I'd agree.
That's a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got that coming up for you tonight. Now, I'm going to tell you a few things up front before we get started. First of all, today's best value begins in 2 hours.